Hello, fellow gunners. Tim here, reloading bench. Yeah, do another coffee chat on the guns that I want to use the most, or have used the most. But tonight I'm not drinking coffee. It's a little late for me to drink coffee. I'm having a little Coca-Cola. Back before my cowboy days, I had a Marlin 1894, and I just loved that little gun. I could just do about anything with it. At first, I shot some Hornadies, reloaded some Hornady bullets for it, and they were the Swage lead. That didn't work too well. That little gun, it leaded it up pretty good, and accuracy was horrible. You know, it had the micro grooves, and the micro grooves wouldn't hold that soft lead. But yeah, I really liked that. That was before my cowboy days. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I worked the night shift at for security. I worked security on the night shift at a factory in Springfield, Missouri. And we would have shift change. Guards would have guards change at I think it was an hour or maybe an hour and a half an hour before the regular shift change for the factory. Or the second shift guys was going home. They wasn't at that time. I don't think it was third shift, but there could have been a few. But I worked the overnight, and for some reason, I left my little Marlin 1894 in my gun rack in the truck that night, and after the shift change, I went out to move my truck because the only parking spot I could find was behind the propane tank. When I went out to move my truck, I found out really quickly that I had no longer had an 1894. It was in 357, by the way. 18.5-inch barrel. Nice gun. I bought it maybe about a year after my mom bought my dad one, back when me and him had 357 pistols in his later years. But then when he passed on, I got his gun. And yeah, I just loved that gun. I used it all the time. Just my favorite gun. And the sad part about that gun is, me and my wife, we used to live down on the James River, and we come home one day, and after, I think we were grocery shopping or something, and come home, and I had a Rottweiler at the time, which was really funny because he was in the house. Not before we left, when we came back. We were like, what's he doing in the house? And we found out that somebody had broke in and had actually stole my dad's 1894. So then I was out without a carbine again. So it was after that, I believe I bought a Winchester. Yeah, bought a Winchester in a 45 Colt, little remember what the model was, but it had a 16-inch barrel, had a saddle ring. Trapper. That's what it was. It was a Trapper model. And yeah, I loved that little gun too. So I'd say the guns I used the most before my cowboy days and during my cowboy days was probably the lever action chambered in a pistol cartridge. Now, after the cowboy days, and after I sold all my guns, I never went back to the lever action. I want to. I've been kind of looking forward to this Henry coming out with the 327 Federal, but I haven't seen them in stores yet. But right now, my favorite gun to shoot, I'd have to say, is my Hi-Point 995. So with that said, I guess I'm just really in my heart, I love a pistol cartridge carbine. Now, a lot of people say these guns are ugly. I don't think they're ugly at all. There's a lot more popular guns out there that I think's uglier than they are. People just love them. But right now, that's the gun I want to use the most, and probably going to, because right now it's just the funnest gun for me to shoot. Now, I've been doing a lot of videos on the 223 and the 308. They're okay. They're my hunting guns. Then, season comes around, that's what I'll be using. But, off season, I'll be using a little carbine to shoot targets and whatnot. Well, guys, that's my coffee chat or Coca-Cola chat. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.